goddess, and welcome back. Mwah, mwah. I just came here to serve you a reminder that people need you in their life, goddess. You actually genuinely make an effect on people's lives. You give them happiness and hope that there's something better out there. When someone meets you, they actually are genuinely attracted to your aura and the magnitude of it. So do not sit here and feel like you don't mean anything, because it's not true. It's just your head basically trying to protect you, but it's overprotecting you by filling up these negative thoughts that aren't true. Like, people need your light and your love, goddess. I know it's just confusing, but trust me, it's just an emotion. It's just gonna go away, just like all the other emotions do. They just come and they go. So don't take it to heart when your brain attacks you, because in reality it's just trying to do its job, but it's overdoing its job. The thing is, you make a positive effect on people's lives. Think about it. When you had that conversation with that one person and they were like, damn, like talking to you really made me feel good, like, you genuinely have an impact in people's lives. And I encourage you to do that more and more and more until you feel fulfilled in life, to the point where you have realized that you have created an entire community around people who do understand you and love you. And the thing is, the worst thing that you can do to yourself is surround yourself with people who disrespect you and hurt you constantly, especially as a sensitive girly. So I'm very proud of you, and I'm very happy that you are learning your worth. But at the end of the day, there are gonna be times where you're gonna reflect on things and feel like, I am not amounting to anything. Like, I see everyone else doing better as I am. What am I doing wrong? And the thing is, you're not doing anything wrong. It's just like you're just living. And I feel like I wish people would show you that more, goddess. But the problem is, people don't really show you that more. And the only thing that you just see on Instagram and social media, like the highlights of people. And as you can see, I am kind of wearing my glasses, like my messed up glasses. I don't know why, but I just like the way they look on my face. So I'm just gonna be wearing these because I don't know, it makes me feel beautiful. But and the thing is, gotta stop letting like people, like nobodies, tell you about yourself. Like, they don't know you the way you know you. So people who be like, oh well, I see how you are, I see how the type of woman you can be, like, don't let that projection cast onto you. Only you know yourself personally, and especially when it comes to your heart and soul, nobody can read that but you, God, and the universe. So do not betray yourself by allowing people who don't amount to anything, who are nobodies, who just don't want to grow, be around you. Because at the end of the day, goddess, if you want to prosper and if you want to do better with your life, you can't be around people in the same environment. Like, that's not how growth works. If you want to basically sprout into the flower that you're meant to be, you just have to have the courage to become that person that you want to be. And there are people who are going to sideline you, who are going to like look at you crazy, and that's fine. Just do not care. Just don't care, really. Like, just don't care. And I know it's like very hard to learn how to take that switch off, but the way that I've learned is, the thing is, like, you have one life. You have one life to dress the way you want to dress. You have one life to like act the way you want to act. You have one life to be who you want to be. So if you want to wear that crazy ass skirt that people kept telling you not to wear, my love, wear it. Like, do what makes you happy, because at the end of the day, like, your ancestors have built just like a life upon their backs to make sure you're okay. Like, they literally gave you so much room and love, and on top of that, have built a life for you to be able to express yourself, to be able to have the privilege to be who you are. They have worked so hard, they have slaved so hard. Yes, I said it. They have literally worked so hard so you can have that privilege to do what you want to do in life, to have that career that you want in life, to like become that person you want to be. And whether you want to be a person, it's not like you trying to be a person of like good or evil. I'm not trying to say that. You can become a person of who you want to be. You still have different aspects of you that are positive and are negative, because that's what makes us human. But at the end of the day, my love, like, don't let people try to tell you who they are. No, don't let people try to tell you who, like, sorry, you know what I'm trying to say, love? Like, don't let people try to talk down on you, because at the end of the day, number one, I have your back. And then number two, like, allow them to just hate. Because here's the thing, I feel like I've learned to take criticism lightly. I do still take criticism because I feel like that's the way that I understand and learn and grow. But I feel like sometimes we take criticism and kind of develop it into like kind of like a trauma. And I feel like when it comes to that, the best thing that you can do when it comes to criticism is just take it lightly, but then don't take it too personally. Because when you take stuff way too personally, people start to be like, people basically get to you way too easy, and other people can see that, and when they can see that, they can take advantage of you. So when it comes to that, my love, like, just don't let people try to disrupt your peace, disrupt your mind, disrupt anything that you have going on. And I say this as a person who has a little bit going on. Not a lot, my love, but I do have a little bit of going on. But don't let anyone try to like speak wrong into your direction. Don't let them project their fears onto you, because a lot of people do that. And the thing is, every single person in your life is going to try to tell you how you are and what you do and all that stuff. Just don't let them. Don't let them get into your head. And don't let yourself get into your head too, because I know some of the girlies, you guys let your minds attack yourselves, and you should not do that. Like, your brain, as I said, your brain is trying to protect you, so it overprotects you. It overcompensates that by overprotecting you, pretty much. So you start saying, oh, I'm a dumb bitch, or oh, like I have nothing going on. Oh, but it's just not even that. It's just like, maybe you need to push yourself to do smaller things that will eventually lead up to bigger things. Maybe you should, like, motivate yourself to do things that are drifting towards the goals in life, instead of just like, allowing life to just pass you by. So I don't know, that's just really how I feel. I've kind of gotten a little bit frustrated because at the end of the day, goddess, when it comes to like your growth and your transformation, that's an all personal journey within yourself, right? If you want to be confident and beautiful and receive, for instance, because sometimes I have this treatment, receiving free things, receiving love within people, just be yourself authentically, literally, and people will notice how radiant you are and how beautiful you are, and then be like, oh, okay, I want to compliment this woman, or I want to treat her better because I see her treating herself better. Like, I don't know why humans are like that, but when you treat yourself better and when you're in your true authentic self, it attracts other people it attracts other people for them to be that way. Like, they want to be like dressed like you. They want to be like, expressive and just like not the norm. Like, I don't know, love. You get what I mean, though? But other than that, love, I just want to remind you that you are doing a good job. Like, regardless of what's going on, you're doing an amazing job. You are working through it, and I know that some of my ladies are fighting through invisible battles, and I get that. As one right here, I'm definitely doing that because I haven't necessarily uploaded consistently, only because I'm not gonna lie, I've been really emotional lately, and I've been trying to take care of my mental health as much as possible, especially with the election coming up, and especially with wars going on, especially with Gaza. So it's really been like affecting me like very tremendously, especially me being a sensitive person. I hate seeing like other people suffer and other people go through it, when in reality I feel like we should all be able to not suffer. I wish we had a life where we didn't all get to just suffer, instead of we can all just like be okay and not have to worry about certain things. I don't know, I tried to leave that as vague as possible, but I hope you guys know what I mean. But in regards to that, my love, I just want to remind you, you are that bitch, that's all. And I will definitely be making a more script version of this. I feel that version of this, but a script version of a new video, because lately I just haven't been, I literally just, girl. And here's the thing, you guys know I always mess up and I don't cut that out. I start to think, maybe I should cut it out, but then I'm like, no, like I don't know how to explain it. I want to show you guys how human I am. Even as a life motivator, even as a woman who inspires to motivate other women, I trip up my words all the time. And I am working on like my English, like learning more English. I'm also learning Korean as well, but it's a little side note. But I'm working more on communicating with my English, and I'm so happy that you guys are very receptive of my energy. You guys are like, okay, girl, like, we see you, I'm learning, and I'm like, yes, girl, I need you to learn. Take notes of like how you need to basically be the best version of yourself. And I'm just here to remind you to be the best version of yourself. And I think it's crazy how like people probably look at me and be like, you know what, Naomi, you can't even speak English correctly. Why would you try to be a life motivator? And I would say like, this is what I feel like I'm called to be. I'm not perfect, and I'm here to show how imperfect I am when it comes to motivating my girlies, but I feel like that's what they love about me, is that like I'm not sitting here like trying to like edit and cut off everything. Like I feel like, I don't know, you guys love me for me, and that's what I absolutely like. Am I going to probably edit and get better? Yes, but bitch, not right now. Because I'm trying to get my life together, but once I do, I promise you girlies, it's gonna be really good. But in regards to that, my love, I just want to say I miss you, and I hope you're doing well. And please, like, give your mind some space. Just give your mind some space and be gentle on yourself. And just remember that, love, you do make an impact in this world, and you do, like, make an impact in people's lives. And do not forget that, goddess. Just do not ever forget that. And definitely do not take advantage of that, too, because I know some girls will do that. But in regards to that, I love you, my love. I wish you well, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye, honey.